Bienvenidos amigas y amigos, I hope you're all dressed to the occasion. David Productions' The Gift Which Keeps On Giving said another one. The main trailer for Undead Unluck just dropped and I have not watched it yet. However, in this video I'm going to give you my live reaction and thought/analysis on it. And as I just said, I haven't watched it, so let's get straight into it. And by the way, I hope you are all doing amazing. Welcome to Dofi Days, the name is Darzus, and I cover all sorts of Undead Unluck content. Subscribe if you're new here, like, comment how you're feeling about this trailer, and I'm not sure which order this video will go in, but shit, you're about to watch it. So I've rewatched this trailer like 15 times at this point, and I've come to the same conclusion each time. Undead Unluck is going to be the Shonen anime of the year, and I know what you're saying, folks. I know you're a bit mad at me. You're like, dude, Luffy just achieved his peak. Brother, we're in JJK, Shibuya is going down, but I don't care. I'm biased, and this is an Undead Unluck channel, and I'm an Undead Unluck guy. It's going to be the freaking anime of the year. Whenever an anime makes every single bit of the manga better, that's whenever I love it, and that's what I really feel like is going to happen with Undead Unluck's anime, because, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, and it may be different when the anime comes out. Maybe some of those more slow-paced moments that we haven't really got to see a lot of during these trailers will not be portrayed as well as they are in the manga. However, at this point, all of the action, all of the high-paced craziness that we get to see in Undead Unluck, it just is looking better on screen, and especially with the music and with this OP. Let me collect myself and talk about it. Since the trailer just came out, we don't have a subtitled version yet. However, we can easily infer what's going on. From the very get-go, that moment where Fuko Izumo decides, I finished my favorite manga ever, it's time to end it all. A very surreal moment, and the way it's portrayed right here, that smirk on her face, that realization, that comfort that she's just really gonna end her life is crazy to see. It's so wild that she goes from that, somebody comfortable with that thought, to the most resilient woman in the world who's literally trying to put the lives of 8 billion people on her back. I love Izumo Fuko. And one of my favorite core elements of Undead Unluck is that literal shoujo romance that Fuko was reading about. That knight in shining armor coming to sweep somebody off her feet and doing all the things that a Prince Charming would do. Andy is going to be doing. Seeing him jump down the side of this building with the more embellished version than we had already seen is crazy, because, you know, you put those shots together, him flying down, repair boosting, and then sliding down, impaling himself into the building. It's going to be so freaking fun to see all of that, and I know that is going to be episode 1, and that is one thing I always have to say. Episode 1 of any anime is realistically going to look better than all of the rest of the episodes. However, as we see during that trailer, I think there's going to be a lot of spectacular, high-octane, like, highlight moments during this first core of Undead Unluck. Once again, we got some more shots of the Lake Baikal fight scene, and it looked beautiful once again. Her toes, yeah, still out, y'all. Finally getting to see the big unchanged tendrils reaching towards Andy and Fuko was beautiful as well. What excited me the most to see during this trailer was Spoil's arc. At first, I really thought we were going to get kind of an amalgamation of each of the trailers to truly tell the story of what Undead Unluck is, introduce audiences to the beginning of the tale, and really, like, set the frame from what Fuko was thinking at the beginning to her, you know, jumping down into the Union. However, no, we got to see a lot more than that. We got to see the zombies. We got to see Andy hitting his crimson waxing moon, slicing and dicing through a bunch of zombies as well. And what I was honestly most surprised to see, our boy Victor getting his introduction. Obviously, that big fight with all of the negators there present at the end is that first bout with Victor, and we see him literally regenerating just from his arm, something that a dumb young mind like Andy couldn't even comprehend yet. He doesn't even know how to perceive that, but you'll learn about that in the anime. But the way this fight looked was beautiful. We get our first shot of Shin with the Nioi Kinko, Filberto using his artifact, which I'm not going to reveal just in case there's some people not knowing of what's going on in the manga currently, Nico using the Psychopods, and the highlight of the entire trailer, our fierce Captain Juiz wielding the Fear Bois, and the presence, the aura coming off of that woman was immense. And what's crazy is, like, I've it's not that I've disrespected Joyce, but throughout my time enjoying Undead Unluck, I have like ebbed and flowed in how I felt about her, and one thing that I did feel up until like Ragnarok honestly was like, how strong is Joyce really? However, they're really giving off that feeling of like Joyce being a legitimate #1 member of the Union, her wielding the fireball and that giant immense flame coming off of it, like it literally felt like Grandpa from Bleach. I just cursed. I'm hyped. My apologies if I'm not highlighting the moment of this trailer that you love the most, but like I love this entire thing. The way the music transitioned from that track we've already heard into Queen Bee's gosh darn OP was beautiful. If you're not aware, we have figured out the artist for both the OP and the ending. Queen Bee will be doing the OP and Kairi Yagi will be doing the ending, both titled O1 and No Mi respectively. But Queen Bee is a spectacular group or musician or whatever they may be. I'm not really sure. I didn't do my research that well. Nonetheless, they did Oshinoko's ending, and that stuff is a bop. I've only seen one episode of Oshinoko, pero it was gas. And the maker of the ending, Kairi Yagi, I'm really excited to hear what they make. If you've never seen Vivi's Fluorite Song, I've really got to recommend you go watch that anime. It's one of the most underrated sci-fi series I've seen in the past couple of years. But they're a beautiful freaking little musician or group. Once again, I'm not sure. Really excited to hear that person sing their heart off in the ending. But the OP we got this trailer was really freaking dope. High octane, nuts to the walls, and I can't wait to see the animation that we get to go along with it. If you guys remember Innen no Shubutai, Fire Force's OP, it's really, still to this day, one of my favorite openings. Like, it's very gas. And as we heard during this trailer, the music is already up to par with Fire Force's. Now we just need the visuals to be up to snuff as well, and we are on the way, y'all. And that's what I gotta say. We are on the way. Less than 3 weeks, we are going to be watching Undead Unluck on the live screen. It's freaking wild to think about. I know that we have 2 cores scheduled at this point, and I'm excited to see where that takes us. As we already saw, we are going to be finishing the spoil arc at the very least, but I don't think that takes 12 episodes to get through. Correct me if I'm wrong. With us getting 2 cores, I think that means we're getting 12 to 14 episodes at the minimum, maybe 11 at the lower end, but who knows? Nonetheless, if we get that many episodes, I think that has us finishing the first core with the auction arc at the very least, getting Rip introduced and that whole situation going down. And I think that leaves us off in a good situation, you know, right after the auction arc, Billy yada yadas. And I think that would realistically be the ending of season 1. If core season 1 took us all the way up to Billy's betrayal, I think that we could go all the way down to Fuko going to Under to end the entire first season, or the first, 2 cores of Undead Unluck. And I think that would be a beautiful place for us to finish off, because that's a cool cliffhanger to like impress people, interest people, and I've got to make that point clear. Undead Unluck hasn't won anybody over yet, y'all. We still have a smaller fan base than, the average manga. We don't got the sales of the, Kaiju number 8 of Blue Lock, so we really do need to, like win an audience over. And I think that is even the reason why we're getting 2 cores. Chainsaw Man, it's so funny. Mappa Entertainment went very hard in the animation, but not getting 2 cores for that, I think really screwed them over, because people weren't interested enough by the time that Chainsaw Man ended for it to be like a lot of hoopla going on. I personally think that Chainsaw Man really picks up at the point where that first season ended, and a lot of people would agree with that fact as well. So it was kind of odd to see Chainsaw Man ending right there, with people who are anime onlys not being able to get to the real nitty-gritty wildness. So I think us getting 2 cores will help us out in, winning over audiences, killing, dissuading anybody who was a hater after those first 2 episodes to stick along for the ride. So dog, I'm just excited. I'm so freaking excited. There's not too much to say, because like, I don't want to delve too much deeper as other things that are more pertinent to make videos on. I haven't even read the manga chapter yet. I gotta edit all this stuff still. I really enjoyed that trailer, y'all. The music was beautiful. We've gotten multiple trailers at this point. Like, there's not too much else to say until we get the freaking anime. I'll be reacting to that then. I will be analyzing and watching each of those episodes then. And, I'll be covering the manga as well. But gosh darn, Undead Unluck. Freaking love Yoshifumi Gotsuka. The reaction will probably be here, but that means I'm signing off still, and I appreciate y'all. Once again, hope you are doing well, and yeah, y'all, I love Yoshifumi Gotsuka's Undead Unluck. So I've got the trailer up. I imagine this is going to be no subtitles, so we're not really going to know what's being said. However, let's dive straight into this B. I'm ready to die, dog. I finished it. But the savior is here to save. Come on. I guess this is going to be kind of an amalgamation of all the trailers, maybe. However, I'm seated. I'm looking. I'm waiting. So it's looking like it's going to be, however, that the spoil arc. Come on. Meat. Come on. Breaking down through the sound barrier. This dude is the knight in shining armor, and that's what I love about Undead Unluck. It's literally just a shoujo love story. This dude sweeps Fuko off her feet, and the rest is history. Repair blade, bro. Dropping down into the Union. Versus Victor Friebois. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, come on. Are they gonna show Victor? They're showing a lot of this fight after the spoiler arc. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh my god. Love it, fucking love it. Come on, what in the world? Ooh, that just gave me so much chills. What in the world? Undead Unluck is something special. Holy shiest.